everybody? It's your boy Diddle D, and you're jamming with the Puerto Rican gangster, my dude, my man, DJ Racer on the Freestyle Radio.
My man Diddle D's in the building. How's it going,
Yeah.
man?
It's going good, going good. How are you, man? I mean, it's finally glad to speak with you, man. It's just crazy. I haven't been able to talk to you, man, but yeah.
You know,
How you doing?
It's funny because I've been wanting to get you on my show for a very, very long time, but you... Sorry, my bad. Hit the wrong button, but you're very, very busy, man. You've been doing a lot and you're all over the place, and people need to understand that I've been supporting you since you started this, man. This is I love your music, man. It's awesome.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I love your support, man. You're an awesome dude, man. That's why I had to represent, man. I had to let people know that you've been there since the beginning, man. And I've always appreciated it, and I still continue to appreciate, man, because you continue to support me. It's just I can't thank you enough, bro. I really can't.
Thank you so much, man. And today I saw Jesse B. He was over at Shy's house. They were having a barbecue, and I'm like, damn, why can I be there, man?
Yeah, man. It would have been great to have you over there, man. I'm actually going to be there tomorrow. So, yeah, looking forward to it, man. It's just it's going to be a great weekend, man. It's going to be really, really cool, I think.
Yeah, man, it's good. And then Shy has himself a hell of a lineup for tomorrow, man.
Yeah, man. It started as a little thing, and it just progressed and got crazy, man. I mean, we got mad acts there. It's gonna be crazy, dude. It's gonna be off the chain, man. And he's just doing it big, man. It's just gonna be so much fun. Everybody's excited, man. I'm excited. It's gonna be pretty cool, man.
And then it's crazy because I hear the UBM guys, after their party, they're going to head over to Shy's party. They said they're going to crash it and they're going to have a good time, man.
Yeah, man. Ain't nothing but love, man. I mean, things sometimes get a little crazy and hectic, man. But at the end, man, everybody's coming together. It's just fantastic. I'm excited, bro. It's just mad cool, man. This is a really good time to be doing this music right here,
Oh, yeah, man. It's good, man. And I'm going to tell you right now, man, Diddle D, from the bottom of my heart, you guys are all doing good things, man. It's good to see everybody just doing their thing and having a good time and trying to stand. I know it's difficult, trying to stay away from the drama that online causes, but you guys are still doing your thing, man. And every time I turn on the computer and I look on Facebook, I always see your name pop up and you're always doing something. So I'm really proud of you, man. I need you to know that.
Well, thank you, man. Man, that means a lot, bro. I mean, wow, it's just, like you said, yeah, I try to stay busy, but at the end of the day, man, we ain't nothing without you guys, man. The DJs are pretty. You guys play a really, really big part in this whole thing. So we got to thank you back, bro, because you guys are just, you guys are the ones doing it, man. You guys are the ones playing our tracks. You guys are the ones that are displaying it for people to say, yo, that's a dope track. Yo, that's great. I like this one. Let me download this one. This is a great thing, And that's what we're trying to do, man. It's just a great, great community, man. And people, there is going to be a little bit of drama, man. But I think eventually that's all going to fade out, and everybody's going to come together and. Everybody needs to stick together and really, really, like I said before, that you got to support this thing wholeheartedly and, just dive in, man, because there's a lot of great music from different areas and just a lot of great artists. And, it's just great, man. Every time I'm around, I meet new people and it's like, yo, hey, this is great. It's just a great time to be in this music right now, man. It really is.
And let's be grown-ups about this, right? Let's be honest, right? Because we can't lie. In TV, the saying goes, sex sells when it comes to television shows and movies, right? Well, in music, a little drama never hurt nobody, It's just... No. It's sometimes, as long as it's friendly drama, it's okay. As long as it doesn't take it to the personal level. But a little drama just... the way I look at it, a little bit of drama only inspires you to do better.
Right. It kickstarts things. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, absolutely, man. It's just, I prefer to stay away from it, but, it doesn't hurt. People like bochinche, man. So that's it. So that's what the deal is, man. People, they want to see what's happening next, So it's all good, though. I mean, I take all these things and I take constructive criticism pretty good, I think, and then I try to apply it. That's just what I try to do. So yeah.
Yeah, and let me tell you. So you came out with "Take Me Back," and that was about 2 years ago, and then you came out with "The Truth." And let me tell you, "The Truth" is freaking fire, man. It's that song you hear and you just sing along to it. You can't even help yourself. And now,
Yeah, man.
and now you hit us with another song called "Pray to You." So I want to know a little bit what inspires you to write and sing "Pray to You," and I just want to hear all about it.
Absolutely. Yeah, well, I've been doing music for a long time. I had a group back in the day called Individually One. We did some pretty cool things. Shout out to Jay Quan of the Nasty Boys. We were on his label long time ago. We did some stuff, and eventually the group broke up, and I started doing stuff on my own. Producing tracks for hip hop artists and stuff. And I wanted to get back on stage, and I didn't think I had the chops or the will to do it on my own. So it took me. That's why I wrote "Take Me Back," and to try and get out there and see if I could do it as a solo artist. And people took to it, and a lot of people liked it and stuff. It was a great track. I thought it was a great track, and a lot of people did too. And somehow that got me noticed down the road by Melody Monster, Julio Mena. And shout out to my brother Julio Mena. He took a chance on a small time kid like me. He just he liked what he saw, he liked what he heard, and he said, "Yo, I want to work with you." And he I think he kind of wanted to test the waters and said, "Hey, let me send you this beat." And he sent me the truth, and I wrote. Well, he sent me the beat, and I just wrote the truth to it. So, and I think he was quite impressed, and that just set me off on the path. And yeah, when it goes to writing, yeah, I mean, I always try to come up with a concept and stick to the concept and write what I like to think is a good song. I try my best on every track, and writing the truth. It took me a long time to show it to him, man. It really did, because I was a little nervous to show it to him, but finally got the nerve and showed it to him, and the track, everybody loved it, especially, the lyrics are heartfelt, and it's a situation that everybody could probably relate to, you know what I mean? Especially the ladies. That's the truth I'm talking about.
Yeah, for sure. Now, let me ask you this. When you write a song and you put it together as an artist yourself, how many times do you listen to that song before you convince yourself that it's okay to share it with somebody else?
Thousands. I mean, I become obsessed with, like, especially, Julio's an incredible musician, beat maker, whatever people want to call him. He's just an incredible artist altogether. So it's when he comes up, man, and the guy comes up with some hot beats and hot tracks. So it's easy to write to something like that, but it takes me, like, I become obsessed with the track. So once I like a beat, I listen to it over and over, and I start to, just get ideas and really come up with, like, a story, a style, and kind of like a musical picture of how I want the track to be, and that's how I approach it. And and it takes me a long time, to listen to it before I even show it to anybody, and especially people from my label. Nice shout out to Melody Monster Music, man. Everybody on the family. Family's getting bigger, by the way. So yeah, it takes me a long time to show it to somebody, because I'm my worst critic. I'm my biggest critic, and it's got to be a somewhat perfect, not somewhat perfect, but it's got to be pretty darn close to finish before I show it to somebody. So yeah, that's how I work.
And it's funny because I bet you anything, you probably have a dozen songs in your library that you did yourself, that you've listened to it, and for some reason you feel you're not comfortable with. But I bet if you play it for anybody else, they'll be like, "Oh my God, this song is dope."
Yeah, it's funny you say that, because it is true. And there's a select, not a select, I hate to say that, but there's a handful of guys that I trust their opinion, and I value their opinion, and I run things by them, their ideas and stuff, and they're like, they cheer me on and stuff, and and a lot of the guys are like, yeah, so I run it by those guys, and they know who they are, and they're a big part of what I do and who I am. So that's how I approach it. I have them have a listen, and I kind of read their face. I like to look at their face and see what they're thinking. If I see that little grin right at the beginning of the track, man, it's like, oh yeah, I got him. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. And I really like the way you space out your songs, because you came out with a song 2 years ago. Then about 9 months later, the other one came in, and about another 9 months later, the new one came out. A lot of artists they put out all their music all in one bunch. But I like the way you space them out, and I like the way you give us new music every time.
Yeah, yeah. I don't believe in saturation. I don't like to be in people's face all day and all night, you know. And another thing is I take great pride and time with my tracks. So so that they are epic when they come out. You know what I mean? I like to try and create, and I don't just come up with the song concept. I don't just come up with the lyrics and stuff, you know. Of course, like, you know, the beat's got to be on point, which is why I choose to work with Julio Mena, you know. And you know, it's not just that, it's the image as well. You know, I try to incorporate new looks with each song and each track, you know what I mean? So to me, it's not like back in the day you would have an album concept. To me, it's like the single is the concept. To me, it's like, this is like a big representation of what your next step's going to be. And, you know, I like to make it I try to make it a big deal as possible. You know what I mean? Right. Which is why I did, we came out with The Truth, created a big buzz with it. And then the video came out. And, you know, as you could probably tell, that the song for The Truth, it's one concept. And then the video is a totally different concept with the same kind of meaning. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Yeah,
so what I want to do now is I want to play The Truth. I want to save your new song for last. So I want to play The Truth right now. Everybody already knows the song. You know, we all love it, but I want everybody to hear it, get the goosebumps going and get the weekends going. Everybody, Diddle D, The Truth. Here we go.
Yeah, yeah.
I am the truth. What up, everybody? It's your boy Diddle D, and you're jamming with the Puerto Rican gangster, my dude, my man, DJ Racer on the Freestyle Radio.
Music Lovers Radio.
Here we go.
Troubles on your mind. You know I'm always here for you. And yes, I know it's hard to try to deal with the pain. He broke your heart and now you'll never be the same. My love is always here for you. Yeah, yeah. Baby, we're close but your heart's far away. I'm trying to ride. It's just a shame. You know I give the world to you. Yeah. Why is it so hard for you to see that the only thing you'll ever need is me? Hey, he's not the man for you. Baby, we're close, but your heart's far away. I'm trying to ride.
Now, that song is hot, and I just want you to know that when the Santana Twins asked me to, submit a mix for the Right at 5, your song was the song that I used to end the mix.
Okay.
I
Cool.
absolutely love that song.
Wow. Thank you, man. Thank you so much, man. That's really, really cool. Thank you.
You're very welcome. By the way, before I forget, I got one of my moderators. Her name is Jill. She's with the station. She absolutely loves you and wanted me to send you a shout out.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Yes. Hey. Hi. Really cool, man. That's really awesome, man. Mad
So-
love, man. Mad love.
Cool,
That's
thank you.
crazy.
So I want to talk a little bit about what's going on tomorrow for the Shy Birthday Bash. What do you have planned? What songs are you going to perform?
Yeah. I'm probably gonna do the truth and pray to you, possibly. I pretty much want to go hang out with my boy Shy and kind of, just help him celebrate his birthday. And and it's gonna be a good time. So Shy's gonna perform. I just want to go over there and enjoy the show, man. There's gonna be so many cool acts there. It's just gonna be phenomenal, man. It's just gonna be a really, really cool time, man.
That's
Yeah, it's gonna be
awesome.
crazy.
Now, do you guys have like an after party planned after the concert?
I didn't hear of anything. But you never know. Things could always change and stuff. But yeah, I didn't hear of any after party or anything. I mean, it's New York City, bro. So it's Brooklyn. That party's gonna be off the chain. I don't think anybody's gonna want to go anywhere after that, man. That place is gonna be jumping. So I'm excited, man. I'm just like crazy, really crazy. It's gonna be a crazy, crazy, crazy time, man.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit about what's going on with Diddle D now that you got, your new song "Pray for You" and everything. What shows you got coming, and I want to know, do you have new music coming out soon?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Diddle D this year, man. I'm trying to take it to a different level, and what we're trying to do is we're trying to align ourselves with bigger and better things. Like we want to help the genre grow. We want to help things become bigger and better. So yeah, I'm doing select shows this year. I know for a fact I'll be out in Chicago on October 5th. We're going to be doing some big things out there with a bunch of other guys. I mean, that's still in the works. So it's going to be some big names there. It's going to be a really great time. And Chicago always comes hard with the freestyle representation, man. Those people are amazing out there. Mad shouts to Tim Schomer, the JV Kid, and all the Chicago family, Fabian, and all the boys out there, man. Troy Guy, and everybody just shows so much love out there, man. It's just a really, really great city, man. I love going to Chicago, man. Everybody out there is just so amazing. Yeah. But as far as that goes, new music for sure. Got another single lined up. We're gonna let it marinate. We're gonna let "Pray to You" marinate for a little bit longer. Got some great ideas coming up for remixes and stuff. New music for sure. New projects, different things coming up. Yeah, man. It's gonna be a great year. It's gonna be a great year. I said last year, it was gonna be a great year, and we're taking it easy, and slowly but surely we're gonna make some really big moves here, and it's gonna be for the better. I think it's gonna be really awesome. Yeah, new music for sure, though. I mean, I don't want to say too much because Pray to You is doing so well, so I'm just gonna leave that as is. And don't worry, man. Next track's just gonna be just as hot as the other two. So, I believe me, there's been like only two people, probably three people that have heard some of the new stuff, and yeah, the goosebumps are already there, man. It's crazy.
You know what's funny? You're gonna laugh when I tell you this, but we've been talking for about 20 minutes now, and I can hear you right now talking about the new record, and you're stuttering.
Yeah, man.
You know why?
Yeah,
you know why you're stuttering? Because you're excited as hell, and there's a part of you
Dude.
right now that just wants to tell me all about it, and you can't.
I do. So bad, man. But I just gotta hold on. I just gotta hold on, because man, I mean, the new. I'm telling you, man, this music is just yeah, I'm just so happy to be with Melody Monster, man. It's just, I mean, so happy that the music it allows me to write bigger and better and real cool concepts, and it's just music's so hard. It just it just makes you want to dance, bro. And it's just like, it's crazy. It's just like, man, it's gonna be sick, man. It's gonna be real sick. I can just tell you that right now. It's just gonna be real sick. But but we're working on Pray to You. We're promoting Pray to You, and a lot of people with Pray to You, they were like, "What's this Pray to You business? What are you getting religious and stuff?" And it's like, I kind of wanted to shake things up a little bit. So yeah, man, I just wanted to get people thinking. So the song "Pray to You" is basically a song of adoration, love, and how you could possibly how someone could just be completely in love and adore somebody, and the way a person would worship somebody would be it's not a religious thing. It's kind of like a way of how you love somebody, how you take care of somebody, how you make love to somebody. It's a very it could be erotic, but it's something about feeling love, adoration, that sort of thing. That's what the song's basically about.
That's amazing. And with that being said, I think that's a perfect point in this interview right now. Let's play it, brother. Everybody, Pray to You. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
I was lost for quite some time. Along came you here to change my life. You cleansed my heart and you saved my soul. My worship is true. I pray to you. Worship is true. I pray to you. From the second that I saw you, lady, you were taking over my thoughts. And your body is on fire, baby. There is nothing more that I want. It's because nothing was sacred until I met you. My life was a mess, didn't know what to do. Till you came to prove that I had no purpose in life was a game. You opened my eyes to the light of your flame. So I praise your name. I was lost for quite some time. Along came you here to change my life. You cleansed my heart and you saved my soul. My worship is true. I pray to you. You stirred up emotions I never knew I had inside of me. And when we make love, it's a new form of spirituality. You taught me to love and to share it with someone who truly cared. I had to admit that I wasn't prepared. Oh, nothing was sacred until I met you. My life was a mess, didn't know what to do. Till you came to prove it. I had no purpose in life was a game. You opened my eyes to the light of your flame. So I praise your name. I was lost for quite some time. Along came you here to change my life. You cleansed my heart and you saved my soul. My worship is true. I pray to you. Amen. 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 There are many forms of worship, but your body is my religion. I was lost for quite some time. Along came you here to change my life. You cleansed my heart and you saved my soul. My worship is true.
Yo, Diddle D, that was crazy, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
I,
Oof.
wa- I
Great
wanted to
track,
play
man.
that song, I wanted to play it from beginning to end. I wanted everybody to hear it and enjoy it and see why this song is so good and why it's kicking ass right now.
Wow. Yeah, man. Thank you so much, man. Man, it's a moving track, man. I love it. It just even performing it is just so much fun. You know, you get out there and it's you feel the energy, man, and you know it's crazy. You know, it's funny. I'll give you a little story about this track. You know, amazingly, I had no idea. Julio pitched this track to me, and I had it for a while, and I was, you know, he asked me to write to it. And at first, like just like all the other, I was a little bit kind of like, okay, I'll try something to it. And you know, so I wrote the track. I wrote it, and it took me a long time to show him, of course. And so once I finally showed it to him, he was like, you know, I think you should do the verses this way. So and I said, but hey, I already wrote the track. He's like, he's like, no, man, I think you should try this. And I said, oh boy, okay. So I gave it a shot, and it turned out really well. I love the way it comes in. It's just amazing. So you know, he's like a couple of months later, he's like, listen, man, I know how you were feeling about the track. He goes, but you're not gonna. He's like, what if I told you that was actually the beat itself, the music was it was a remix to that George Lamont track that he did. What was the latest track he did? I forget it's the remake he did. Cry for Love.
Yeah, Cry for Love with Santana Twins.
This is this was a submission for that song, and he instead gave it to me, and and luckily he never told me what it was for. So I wrote "Pray to You" on top of that song, and I'm glad he never told me, because that's how he works, man. Julio's just amazing, you know. He knew I could. He believed in me that I could write something hot to it. So he didn't tell me. He's smart, very smart. He didn't say this was that. He said, "See what you can come up with to this." I wrote the track, and he goes, you know, a while later, he said, "Listen, man, this was it's actually a cry for love. It's really amazing, you know." Because I tell you what, if he would have told me that, I would have never been able to write a song to it.
Oh man, that's amazing.
Yeah, so that's crazy. I mean, you know, and this is how awesome he is. You know, this is how awesome he is to work with. You know, he knew as a songwriter, he knew that if he told me that was a track, you know, I probably wouldn't have been able to do it. So he kind of fed it to me and just sat back and watched me do it. And you know, and on top of that, he challenged me to make it better, which nobody's ever done. You know, I usually write the song and be like, hey, this is it. This is what you got.
Right.
No, man, he's like, no, man, I need you to come back, and you know, he challenged me, and I did it, and that's how this song came about, man. This is I'm really proud of the track too. I'm glad you like it.
It's awesome. But the funny thing is that now Julio Mena, every time you try to question him about something, he's gonna look at you and go, "Pray for you. Remember, pray for you."
No doubt, man. You know, no doubt. You know, smart guy, man. Very smart. Very, you know, just a great artist, great producer. You know, I can't say enough good things about him, man. The guy, you know, the guy believed in me, and you know, and as an artist, I mean, come on, man. It's like, dude, he's got the most amazing voice, you know. So, you know, I can't say enough good things about him, man. So, you know, appreciate the belief he had me, and the love, man. It's just crazy over there.
So I'm gonna ask you a very, very interesting question.
Sure.
Since you guys are such good artists, performers, writers, everything, have you thought about maybe getting together and collaborate on a song together?
Oh, yeah, of course, man. Of course we thought about it. We talked about it. You know, that's you know, Julio's. It would be crazy, you know, we would come up with an amazing track. As a matter of fact, yeah, there's some things that we've been thinking about and talking about that may come through. You know, but we'll see if it happens. You know, it's just Julio's busy with his project, and of course I'm busy with my project. And you know, it'd be great to get together, you know, and come up with a. I mean, I know it'd be no problem. I mean, we just it's just a matter of just getting together and doing it, because you know, the ideas flow. We feed off each other. I mean, it's just a cool brotherhood, if you will. You know, it's something that, you know, we support one another. We come off and we feed off each other, and you know, musically, it just be it'd be a crazy, it'd be a storm, baby. It would definitely be a crazy storm, man. We'll hit them hard.
And when
So,
and when it happens, it's gonna be amazing. So let me ask you, Diddle, out of all the states and countries that you've performed and you haven't performed in, is there a particular city or state or country that you just have to it's on your bucket list and you have to perform?
yeah, man. Of course, I'd love to see this thing go overseas. That would be wonderful. But nothing will make me happier, and nothing would fulfill me more than just to. I want to go back home, and I want to go back to Connecticut. I want to do something big back in Bridgeport. I want to do something back to in my hometown, man, because that's where my heart has always been. I live in Florida, but I never forget where I came from, and I never forget my people, and I never forget my roots. So. I always have that in the back of my mind. That would be a really wonderful thing. But, if I go back, it's got to be done right. We got to do it big, and we got to represent my city, man, because, a lot of people think bad things about my city. And, it's a really great place. It really is. There's great people there. That's a dream of mine. That's a bucket list. That's a bucket list thing for me, definitely, to go back to my city with a big show and bring something really big back home, because my people deserve that. What I mean? My Bridgeport people, my Bridge Puerto Ricans is what I call them. My Bridge Puerto Ricans deserve that.
Los Boricuas, boy, we love good music, man, and freestyle. It's a lot of we're like the baseball league, man. We got mostly all Puerto Ricans in freestyle. It's awesome.
Well, it's crazy, yeah, but you can't take away. There's a lot of other people that are doing their thing. Like, you'd be surprised. We have Cubans, we have Filipinos that are doing it. Mad shout to Troy Guy. We have Mexicans. We got Mexicans represent freestyle hard, man. So, I think I'd like to think of it as a Latino thing. And when I say Latino, I mean, of course, the Italians and everything. But it is a real universal music. If everybody would just, we talk about quality music, and you got to deliver it. So, if you bring out quality music, you can't, it'll be for everybody. It's not just the select, ethnicities or people. It's just, it's a universal thing, man. Music is a universal thing. So, yeah, man, if you do it right, I think it'll touch everybody,
Yeah, absolutely, brother. So, Diddle D, man, I want to thank you so much, man. And let me give my shout outs, because you got your boy on the line right now, and he's like, tell Diddle D I say hello, and that's David Rojas, DJ DR1 from Vibe 24/7.
Oh, that's my boy, DR1. What's up, man? Yeah, absolutely. Man, shout out to him, man.
Absolutely. And, you got the Freestyle Radio. You got Classic 47. You got Extreme Mix Radio, DJ Lex, and Ty Bless over there. You got Miami Mike
my
Radio.
Boy, Ty Blizzy, of course.
Canadian Freestyle Music and more. You got Angelo and Noel over there.
Angelo, yes, sir. Marcelli, what up, Angelo? How are you, man?
You got Bella Entertainment. You got Say It Louder Promotions. And, of course, now we got Royalty Radio with Stevie B and my man Slice.
Of course, smash out to Slice. Hell yeah.
So shout outs from everybody. And now, I want to give you the mic, and I want you to, send out your shout outs and say what Diddle D wants to say, man. This is your interview.
Oh, wow. Well, yo, man, I mean, just mad love to everybody. Everybody in Connecticut, New York, Chicago, L.A., everybody, man. It's just mad shouts to those and all the DJs. Of course, you, DJ Racer, man, you're the Puerto Rican gangster, so I really always appreciate your support, man. Davey D in Milwaukee, Flashy in Orlando, Tim Spin and Shomer, JD Kid, DJ Slice, Auntie D, Bad Boy Richie Rich. There's a lot of Victor Spin and Lopez, Arizona. We went out there, represented with him for a while. Yeah, it was good. Mag 7, Melody Monster, Julio Mena, Rochelle, Jesse B. Oh, man, there's so many, man. Mark Milan, man. Mark Milan is on my label. That's my dog right there. So, Fabian, I could go on and on, man. Everybody knows who they are, man. I love you all, man. You guys, without you guys, man, there's no me, man. And that's the truth. That's the truth. I can't I'm not BSing nobody, man. This is the truth. The DJs play a real critical part in this whole thing. So I thank all of you guys, everybody who represents and supports. I love you all, man. For real, for real.
Thank you, man. And on behalf of me and all the DJs, we want to thank you, because I know we play the music, but you give us the music to play, man. So you deserve a big round of applause just for that.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
So thank you again for coming. interviewing with me. This meant a lot to me. I was looking forward to it. And tomorrow,
Sir.
bro, I want you to kill it. But most importantly, most of anything, man, be safe out there, man. Have a good
Oh.
time. And, you know, wake up Sunday and say that was the best party I've ever had. And that's what it's all about, man. And everybody out there, UBM and Stevie B and everybody doing their concerts, everybody just have a good time, kill it, and have fun.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, man. Man, shout out to everybody. For sure.
For sure. Thanks a lot, Diddle D, man. You have yourself a wonderful weekend, man.
You too, man. Thank you, bro. And you know where I'm at, dog. So keep in touch.
You too. Anything you need, let me know.
Yes, sir. Same here.
All
Suave.
right. Peace out, man.
Great.